everybody, this is Keith here of Euphoria Pictures and welcome back to my channel. So this week is a week of very, very bad decisions, and you will see it on one or two of the movies that I actually bought, one of which, I'm not going to lie, left me so frustrated watching it. I've never been this angry watching a movie before. It was shocking, and I'm very curious to see what a lot of you think. So, and of course, yeah, at the end of the video as well, I'm going to end with another bust. So I hope you do enjoy this video, and yeah, let's get right into it. Right, so up first we have bad decision number one, Countdown. This is just your run-of-the-mill, you know, if you've seen The Ring or you've seen One Missed Call, you've seen this film. It is so stupid, it's unbelievable. This is a German edition of it. It's the only place I could get it in Europe, which is no really surprise there, seeing how bad this movie is. There was one or two good kind of creepy scenes in it, but other than that, it's just a real, just like I said, a run-of-the-mill, just really outdated movie as well. Just, yeah, very poor. So Countdown, bad decision number one. And here comes infuriating decision, Black Christmas. This film, I bloody knew, this film was only on 5 minutes, and I already knew I made a terrible mistake. I don't even know where to start with this movie. I have never been so insulted by a movie like I was with this. It was unbelievable. The makers of this movie just hate men. They just hate men, and it's, like I said, I was just, even my fiance was watching with me, she couldn't believe what she was watching. It was absolutely ludicrous. Never mind the fact that this movie has absolutely nothing to do with the original Black Christmas. Like, my god, it even made the last remake look sensational. That's how poor this movie was. It is absolute, pure and utter garbage. Anyone that knows me, I will always give a movie a second go, no matter how bad it is, but I'm telling you now, I am never, ever giving this movie a second go. It even pisses me off just talking about it. It's horrible. I can't believe Jason Blum even put his name to this movie. Absolute shit. Right, up next we have Death Wish. Bruce Willis, Death Wish. And this film wasn't bad. Surprised to get a 4K release of it. Again, this is another German release. I don't think this came out anywhere else on 4K. I might be wrong, so you can just correct me in the comments. But this film wasn't bad. If you're looking for a good old school kind of vigilante movie, you can't do much better than this. It was very yeah, it was good. The only problem I had with it was, I don't know, like I haven't watched many of Bruce Willis's kind of like straight to DVD movies, but he seems to be acting like he doesn't give a shit anymore. He just doesn't seem to care. And I just got a bit of that at the start of it, especially when you see what happens to his family. He just, yeah, his acting is just like, yeah, he doesn't want to put a whole lot into it. But other than that, like when the movie started kicking in, you know, then it started feeling like a good Bruce Willis movie. So yeah, this wasn't bad. Directed by Eli Roth as well, so it wasn't bad. Surprise it was. So up next we have Us. I've been wanting to get this on 4K for a while. I'm just waiting to get it at a good price. This director, Jordan Peele, he is on a roll at the moment. This film is, it's up there with Get Out. I'm not going to lie. I couldn't even ask. If you asked me to pick between Get Out and Us, I couldn't. I wouldn't be able to pick between the two of them. This film is absolutely fantastic. He really is putting a lot of pressure on himself. He is. I'd hate to see, like, what's his follow-up going to be to this now. I really can't wait to see. But this is just a fun movie, and it's so clever. It's so smart. And I love the ending to it. The ending is absolutely fantastic. And not only that, but he really gets a great cast. Like, even in Get Out, the cast is absolutely fantastic. And he continued it with this movie as well. So if you haven't seen Us, definitely check it out. It's absolutely fantastic. Right, so up next we have an old 80s horror and a lovely steelbook as well. The Entity. If anyone hasn't seen The Entity, it's Barbara Hershey's the main star of it. She's basically been harassed by a ghost, an entity, who's actually constantly raping her. And it's supposed to be based on a true story as well, which is It's a little hard to believe, but it's still a fun movie, and it does have a lot of creepy scenes in it. So I'm gonna try and I'll just show the back first before I take the J card off. That is the back, and then I'll just lift that off, and you just have basically the entity written on the back, and then I will just open it up and I'll show you the discs. You get the Blu-ray and I presume the DVD. Yeah. So and that's the full steelbook of it there. So yeah, it's a good horror 80s horror movie. If you kind of like the likes of the Amityville Horror and that, you will get a kick out of this movie. So yeah, that is the Entity. Very nice steelbook as well to get. Right, so up next we have the bust. So I'm going to show the film first of the bust I'm going to be showing. So for this week I opted to show iRobot. I do love this movie, I'm not gonna lie. There's a few people out there there's a lot of people out there that don't like it, but I always loved this movie. I loved Will Smith in it as well. I thought he put in a great performance in this movie, and the CGI and everything still holds up very well today. But this edition, this is a 3D version of it. This slipcover is actually never mind the bust, but the slipcover for this is actually hard to get. A lot of people would like to get the slipcover, but they're very, very hard. I think I don't even know. I think you can only get it with the bust. I'm not sure, but that's the disc anyway, and that's the back of it. So yeah. So here we go. This is the bust for this, and this is actually a beautiful one. So if you just hold on, I'll show you these now in a second. Right. So here we go. This is the bust. Again, very, very. I was going to say highly detailed, but it's it's sunny. It doesn't have to be highly detailed. It's just perfect. You may as well use it just a mannequin head. It's just it looks exactly what it's meant to look like. But I'll just give it a little zoom in and we'll show exactly what you're getting with it. But yeah, it's just a beautiful bust. The only problem I had with this bust when I bought it, the person that I got it for very cheap, so I can't really complain. But the fella that sold this to me on eBay, he said the box was with it, and when it actually came, it just came without the box, which for me, yeah, it's a bit of it stings a bit, because I do like to get the original box as well, and especially this one because it was actually in a window box. So if I actually did have it, I would have kept it in. But I actually ended up getting the bus for around I think it was like around €60, so I can't really complain, and that's €60 including shipping. So like I said, I can't really complain, and maybe someday, you never know, I'll get the box. There was a little mark here as well, but like I said, for the money that I paid for it, can't really complain. And if you actually look at the back here as well, this actually comes off, and you can basically see its brain, I suppose, if you want to call it that. And then at the back here as well is where you put the discs if you want to. I actually choose not to put the discs in, but you can put them in there. It's for the spaces for the two discs. So yeah, that's the back of it, and I'll just put this head back on. The back of it could sit on a bit better than it does. It does tend to pop out every now and again, which is it can be a bit annoying, but no, it's still very, 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 very detailed. It is, and it's again another proud addition for my collection. And this is probably after, I think this might have been my second bust I ever bought after Predator. You know, it was, I didn't want to pay big money for it, but that's the beauty of eBay. You will always find someone desperate for money on eBay, and they'll end up selling things for little or nothing, and I don't think they really realise what they're actually selling off. So yeah, to get it at the price I did, which was an absolute complete steal. So so yeah, that's it, folks. That is everything for the week. I'm still waiting on this two-parter collection that I've been talking about now for, which almost feels like forever. It's gone on for 4 or 5 weeks now. Still no sign of the second piece coming. So please God, it's next week. But the one good thing is I actually have another bust coming. It was a bust that, again, it was Amazon Germany. I thought it was gone. It came out for ridiculous money. It was something like €340. I didn't want to pay that kind of money for it. As nice as it was, I didn't want to pay that kind of money for it. And all of a sudden it just disappeared off Amazon Germany. And then around 2 days ago I just went on and I was just messing around, looking around for stuff to buy, and all of a sudden it reappeared, and it was actually less than half. I think it was down to around €160. which was incredible, and I instantly snapped it up, and I cannot wait to show that off. It'll probably be next week when I show it. I think it's going to be here tomorrow, so I think you'll get very excited when you see it. So yeah, folks, that's it. So if you did like this video, please give us a thumbs up, and of course leave a comment, and please do subscribe. It means the world to me. So yeah, that's it, folks, and I hope to see you in the next day or two, and yeah, take it easy. Bye bye.